Battery police are investigating an accidental shooting at a rowdy party in Coden this weekend.
Now, police want to know what happened that led to a man shooting himself, and so do we. First told you about the story last night, and Fox 10 News reporter Renee Dials has been digging for answers in the bayou today.
She's in the newsroom with an update. Renee?
Well, Chastity and Bob, this is a story that has a lot of you talking. The 25-year-old man is recovering at home from a gunshot wound. Now, police say he accidentally shot himself, but it wasn't the only shot fired at that party Saturday night. We talked to both sides to try and find out what happened. The wife of the man who accidentally shot himself says her husband is in a lot of pain from his injury.
He shot like right through here. It went through here and came out. Well, it didn't come out. It got stuck right here. So he shattered his knee bone.
The woman, who didn't want to be identified, described how her husband injured himself.
They had it wrong. It was not a 9mm. It was a .380 and it was a semi-automatic, which means that if he had shot it off twice in the air, he wouldn't have had to pull it back down to cock it. So it was a lie that happened. He actually was adjusting in his waistband right here and accidentally shot himself because we was going to leave.
She says he never pointed his weapon at anyone. According to the wife, it was the neighbor and his mother who threatened her husband.
His mama is actually one that fired a shot off at my husband.
The couple was at a birthday celebration at this house on Highway 188 Saturday when neighbors say things got out of hand.
So he was drunk and fighting, and he pointed a gun at my brother and tried to shoot my brother.
He pulled his to go and pointed at me, and he shot his own self.
Billy Ray Barron says he was threatened after he confronted partygoers about firing guns in the air in front of his home. But the wife of the injured shooter says Barron and his sister had both been at the party making trouble.
She kept coming over a few times, and the man of the house, he was trying to get her to leave, and then her brother came over there acting crazy, and he was trying to get him to leave, and they just was not accepting to get off their property.
Police were called to the house 3 times by neighbors.
The caller stated that gave a vehicle description of supposedly the shooter. Well, it was later determined when the vehicle stopped that actually an individual had shot himself.
Corporal Mike Gooden says police did make one arrest that night.
An individual who did reside at the residence was arrested for disorderly conduct, hollering at neighbors and acting in ways he probably shouldn't have been acting.
Now, Corporal Gooden says police are still investigating the claims of who did what to whom, and he says there could be more arrests. According to Gooden, the man who shot himself did not have a permit for the gun he was carrying. Reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Renee Dials for Fox 10 News.
Thanks, Renee. Mobile police have